All is well in paradise until the unthinkable happens. Again, we explore a darker side of love. I hope that your Valentine's Day is wonderful, and if not, well, thanks for joining me regardless. I'm at the bridge, and love turns deadly towards the other half in these deadly crimes of passion. Satan worship, ecstasy, and a photo of a dead body, and this bizarre murder claimed self-defense. Derek Medina shot and killed his wife, Jennifer Alfonso, and posted a photo of her dead body on his timeline on Facebook, and then sat there for 5 hours before it was taken down. And even to this very day, you can still find it online, because once something hits the internet, it's pretty much guaranteed to stay there. And the most damning evidence is that Derek made a post saying that he was going to go to jail for murdering his wife. His version of events were that he was experiencing abuse by her because she was a drug user and she was a Satanist and she would abuse him. And you really can't make this story up. He actually said that. He claims that she was hitting him, and then he went upstairs to get a gun, and he came back down, or wherever the hell he was. He went to his room, got a gun, came back to the kitchen, and apparently, or so he claims, she tried to stab him with a knife, so he shot her. Probably a bunch of times too. So he shot her. Fucking Floridians. Yeah, it happened in Florida. Long distance relationships, and relationships in general, can be beautiful things. You meet someone, you come together, and things couldn't be better. Thomas Cook or whatever his name is, and girlfriend Marta Lechowicz had met online, where she was from Poland and he being from the UK. When they first got together, things were well, and then he lost his employment and he showed a side of himself that had not been seen by Marta beforehand. A side of a controlling and an abusive man. He abused her, and in order to cover up this abuse, he would turn up music really loud. And it ended in a very sad way when Marta's body was found in the Grand Union Canal. A witness had stated that they had seen him leaving his apartment with a very heavy suitcase headed towards that direction, and when he returned, he no longer had said suitcase. So we can obviously postulate what had happened. Something occurred where he had injured her or harmed her. She probably tried to get away from him or something, but it was much too late. In certain cultures, relationships and marriages are a family-oriented affair, where if the family disapproves of said relationship, then it's pretty much a no-go. Which must be why Nikita Shola, who fell in love with Parminder Singh, married him in secret in the year 2011. Nikita was a talented dancer and choreographer who had struggled with her weight and mental illness. She kept her husband a secret from friends and family alike. In 2012, still residing with her mother, she decided to introduce her husband as a friend. It did not bode well for her, unfortunately. In the year 2013, she moved with him secretly because she felt suffocated by her family or something of that nature. And it was during that time that she had gotten lap band surgery, and she lost weight and regained her self-confidence. She realized that Singh was not the man that she had truly wanted to be with. While her husband was on a trip in India, she had started dating a co-worker whom she confessed to that she had started developing feelings towards. When Singh returned back from India, he had discovered a photo of Nikita and said co-worker on her phone, and he, in a rage, grabbed a meat cleaver and hit her 35 times with it. Afterwards, he called the police, telling them about the ordeal, in a rather seemingly reported calm tone. Typically, when we enter a relationship with someone, it's generally an exclusive, assumed agreement unless stated otherwise. It comes to no surprise that when someone steps outside of this agreement between both parties, one person is upset, they feel greatly betrayed. 40-year-old Alice found this out the hard way when her 41-year-old husband, Glenn, suspected her of cheating. On the tragic day of their deaths, Glenn had visited her on her 11:30 lunch break. She pushed him away, not wanting to entertain any conversation with him, for whatever reason. He returned 1 hour later with a revolver and shot her, and she died. Afterwards, he went outside to his tricycle and retrieved a bladed weapon. He returned to the faculty room and proceeded to stab himself to death. That kind of escalated pretty quickly. What's the word? If you're trying to cheat or having an affair, and your significant other, partner, girlfriend, boyfriend, husband, wife is an IT person, you probably should not mess with them because their knowledge and ability to use technology can most likely outsmart you. IT expert Andrew Monroe was suspicious of his wife Claire having an affair. He was a paranoid and controlling man. He used various tracking devices to spy on her and even installed applications on her phone to monitor her. And he even installed a CCTV inside their home. That's like a whole other level crazy. And I'm sorry, but that's probably why she was cheating on you. Well, in an emergency services call, she was heard pleading for her life. She said, "Andy, please don't kill me." All before he stabbed her 51 times with an 8-inch butter knife. And apparently he did so in a very calm demeanor, whereas later he described himself as possessed by rage. And unfortunately, they had 3 children together at the time of this incident. In the previous video, I know, we discussed jealousy, but that was directed towards an outside party. This one, it was directed towards the individual of whom would be the romantic partner. If you like this video, go ahead and leave a like. If you have something you'd like to add to this, or suggest something, leave a comment below. It'd be interesting to hear what's up. You can subscribe to see more of my content. I upload a video every week. You can like my Facebook page and follow me on Twitter to receive updates outside of YouTube and to keep in contact with me. I'm at the bridge. Thanks for watching. Until next time, cares aplenty.